We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in. Tony Gonsolin will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now at the plate, Monty Irvin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Francisco, the left fielder, Monte Irvin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Popped him up. Mattingly over to his left. 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Striding in, Joe Torre. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So coming to the plate, Jimmy Fox. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dante Bichette. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
That evens it up 1-1. Fox, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. It's the Giants 0. Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on the show. Dallas Keuchel. He'll be the man on the mound for the G-men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here it comes. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Boone moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Coming to the plate now, Reggie Jackson. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Man, D-Row, this guy is some kind of raking right now, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, looks so confident in the box right now, Dan. Rhythm and timing, you hear so many hitters talk about it. This guy is a perfect example of that. He has got lightning in his hands right now.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
2-1 to count. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And he'll dive back in. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The tag gets one.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Don't want to forget about him. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Willie Mays.
Number 24.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yastrzemski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. J.D. Davis the next at bat, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Way off balance. Hack that time. Good for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now, Pedro Severino. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte.
At the plate, Monty Irvin. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Joe Torre.
In now, Joe Torre, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle.
Number 3, Jimmy.
So striding forward now, Jimmy Fox. He drew a walk his first time up. Out in front of it, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Bottom of the third now, and up steps Don Mattingly. First pitch coming, here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
He's set. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
Man.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Bichette, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout. And there's one away. He's set, and the pitch. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Brett Boone will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The pitch. Drives it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And, it took off a bit, but he's able to right himself to make the play as the inning draws to a close. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swanson scoops it up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Chipper Jones. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 20.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Pedro Severino. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is... Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, J.D. Davis.
Designated hitter.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike. Strike 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up steps Don Mattingly. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Irvin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to first, reined in. On to first with it himself is Fox, and digging in once again, Monty Irvin, a hit in 2 tries so far. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Grounded back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Fox. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the bottom of the 6th inning now. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Grounded to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Ready now, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bichette is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 9.
Now batting, Reggie Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dansby Swanson. High and deep to right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. Bichette blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
The pitch was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way. That's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Cam Bedrosian takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 33, Cam Bedrosian.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. is looked at for ball number 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate,
2 balls and a strike now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
you don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bedrosian, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Pedro Severino will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Ready for another chance? Monty Irvin so far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Giants on top ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis popped up. Fox is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Now at the plate, Don Mattingly. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Bryant Presley takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Bryant Presley.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Francisco leads this one 5-4. Andrew Chafin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joe Torre.
The third baseman, Joe Torre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Popped him up. VR is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jimmy Fox. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Dante Bichette. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and it's even at 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Brett Boone, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. To third, right to Bryant. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers 4. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Next for the Dodgers, Tim Anderson. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Anderson.
First offering on its way.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Alvarado is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Fouled away. Fouled off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as it's grounded sharply to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1 out, 1 on in a one-run game, and he's back in standing. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Yep, 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Jason Adam enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jason Adam.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, beautiful dive. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Hal Newhouser comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 16, Hal Newhouser.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Base is empty here with nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Digging in, J.D. Davis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Don Mattingly. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Andrew Miller takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Andrew Miller.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And we'll take a look into that Dodger bullpen, as with matchup problems looming, we'll see if they decide to make a move here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he'll be back in standing up. So now to the plate, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Ball two. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. LeCastro rounds third and is striding for home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
So striding in, Jimmy Fox, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way. A runner in scoring position with none out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit to third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Lucas Sims takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Lucas.
Brett Boone will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Well, that's off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike, the count.
Swing and a line drive. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Chipper Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
3 runs already home here. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Giants out in front here, 8-5. Tim LaCastro remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 17, Tim LaCastro.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closes. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Bruce Sutter takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-6 the final score tonight. San Francisco with a division best 102nd team win. Hal Newhouser gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.